Masks are now required when you're inside public places across the state, regardless of vaccination status.
But not everyone's adhering to those rules. WGN's Patrick Elwood has that story.
Beginning today, wearing a mask indoors is now a gubernatorial mandate. In issuing the latest edict, Governor J.B. Pritzker said he is following the CDC's latest recommendation to stop the spread of the highly contagious Delta variant. But unlike the previous mask mandate that ended in June, businesses will not be fined up to $2,500 for not enforcing it. But like before, municipalities and their police departments vary on the approach to enforcement. If it becomes a trespass issue and a customer is refusing to leave, police will respond in most cases, but not to investigate a complaint of people not wearing them. More a trespass issue. While a majority of contagious disease health experts agree mask wearing does slow the spread of COVID-19, it has become a politically divisive issue, and in extreme cases, people losing their lives over the matter or being hurt after a confrontation developed. And now, within recent days, cities like East Peoria saying it will not comply with Pritzker's newest executive order, and at least 58 school districts across the state saying they too will not enforce the mask mandate. Those schools risk losing state educational accreditation, though.
If you're an elected leader from one of those highly infected communities and you're spending your time resisting masks instead of working to get your people vaccinated, then your definition of public service looks a whole lot different than mine.
And on public transit, people not wearing masks is a sight not too uncommon to see. A viewer passing along these photos of riders claiming there was no enforcement by Metra conductors and wondering why people were still being allowed to stay on the train. Chloe is a first-year law student and says she understands the personal freedom argument in most cases. But when it comes to the health of others, in her opinion, it does not apply.
I understand where they're coming from, but I think that wearing a mask doesn't just affect yourself, it affects other people. So that's where the problem lies.
And we inquired with Metra Media Relations on just what the policy is for people who do not wear masks while riding the trains. We have yet to hear back from anybody. Reporting outside Union Station, Patrick Elwood, WGN News.